Hey everybody, welcome to another review. I know it's been a long time since I've done one, but I've been real busy and with a lot of stuff. So this is going to be a preview of the Comodo Internet Security 6. This is a moderator preview right now, so it's a lot of changes can still happen. So let's get started with it. I'm not going to do a lot of testing on the security right now. I'm mostly just going to go over the whole program just so you can see how it runs and works and all the settings and stuff. Even I don't know all of it yet because I haven't played with it long enough. So I got the installer. Right now the installer is really big, but that's because this is a like a daily build. So let's open it up. Alright, so we'll allow it here. Alright, so you can still customize the installer. I won't install Geek Buddy or Trust Connect. And let's install it. This is a Windows 7 64-bit, just so you guys know. And it's going to be fully compatible with Windows 8. But this is what everybody's using right now. So this is what I'm going to use. There's still probably some bugs here and there, so just be we might run into some stuff. But that's why the moderators have it to play with. Alright, so you can see we have a shared space and a new icon. And we have our little widget. And there's a new tray icon. It's square now. So still, I think it's still doing stuff. There we go. So it detected a network. I'm just gonna say work. It's gonna download the virus anti database, and then it's gonna do a quick scan automatically. The quick scans are really fast now. You can also turn off the computer now when the scan is done, so you can leave it overnight. If you click the little arrow, it'll show you if any threats are found. I'll stop the scan right now, click the update, and you can see it's still updating. Even though I stopped the scan, it's still updating in the background. So I'm gonna let that let it go. If you click on the task manager, you can see these are tasks that Comodo is doing right now. So if it's scanning and everything and you hit that send to back, this is where it goes. And if I select it and I hit bring to front, you can see it again. You can send to background. This will turn green when it's ready to go. This is your shared space. I suspect this is where you can save things from the virtual kiosk and access them from your regular desktop. We'll play with that later. The virtual kiosk is right here. You have update, you have scans, you can create custom scans, rating scan, a full scan, a quick scan. You have some buttons up here like mobile, talk to tech, refer your friends, and if you click the little thing here, you got support. You can run diagnostics, browse the forums, you can click about. And then if we click the little arrow here, it swings around. And this is where you can get more information. So you can your scan, your update, you can view your quarantine. And there's always these little tabs here at the bottom, so you can do things with the quarantine or whatever that you want. You can view logs. This looks a lot like the older ones. Once again, your task manager. Firewall, allow an application, block an application, stealth ports. It's just the one that I always use. Manage networks. Stop all activity. Open advanced settings. We'll look into that a little later. Sandbox tasks, run virtual kiosk. Run virtual if you want to run just something virtual. Open advanced settings. Once again, open shared space and reset the sandbox. This is not yet fully done, so if I hit, you'll see erase not yet implemented. But this will undo all changes that programs that have been running in the sandbox have done. Or you can make the changes permanent to the system. And then advanced tasks, you can create a rescue disk, manage your endpoint, watch activity. This is it'll actually install kill switch. So if you hit agree and install, it'll download Comodo kill switch in the background, and it'll install it for you, and then you can use it to look at your active files. I think this has replaced the view active files that was in the old version. It's now been replaced by kill switch. There's a lot of things going on right now. There we go. And this is, I think, a new version also. So there's some differences here from the old version. So once again, you can see all the active processes and everything, application services, just like what you normally could with kill switch before. And then clean endpoint, cleaning essentials. You have to download that. But right now I don't think it's working. So let's go to advanced settings. You can go to user interface. So you have your default, you can put colors, language, show messages, show notification, welcome screen on startup. We can turn that off. You can turn the desktop widget on and off. Enable password protection. Updates, automatically check for updates. Check for program updates. Check for database updates. Oop. Yeah, there's a weird thing. You see that there's a weird transparency thing going on. You can see behind the arrows. I actually have to click straight on the arrow to get it to work. That's a little issue. Do not check for update if you're doing whatever, you know, if you're using, I'm sorry, and do not check for updates if you're running on battery. Proxy and host settings, logging, that's pretty standard. So antivirus, real-time scanning, optimized scanning, real scan, scan computer, automatically quarantines, automatically decompresses, file extensions. Right now it's just .jar, which is a Java, and I'm sure they'll add more in the future built in. You can set maximum timeout, maximum file size, script size limit, use heuristics. You can pick low, medium, high, scans, full scan, quick scan. You can edit, you can turn on the scan, or you can, I'm sure you can probably edit these, yeah, by doing that. Options, let me stop it, I accidentally started it. So you can do cloud, automatically clean, heuristics, limiting, you know, whatever you want. You can set a schedule, run only while computer is idling, don't run it on battery, things like that. You can set exclusions or exclude applications. Defense Plus, HIPS. HIPS right now, the way it is, I don't fully understand how that works right now, but I think HIPS is set to default off on the system, but it works while things are running in the sandbox. So it's a different system. I haven't gotten a complete hang of how it actually works yet, because the way that so many things have changed. So I'm just going to leave it like it is, though. So you have your HIPS rules, rule sets, just like in the other one, just everything's a little bit different. Comp protection, oops, your behavior blocker. So you can do exceptions, you can define paths, add, remove, purge. Here's the command line, detect shellcode injections, you can add exceptions. The sandbox, do not virtualize files in this folder, so in shared space. Do not virtualize access to specific things. So you can, want to add a registry group, a group, and you can protect the kiosk with a password if you so choose. So, and here you can pop this up and purge, remove, and all that stuff. Firewall settings, just like it was in the last one. Enable automatic detection of private networks, Trust Connect, animation. You can see there's one here, and then there's in here. Create rules for safe applications, pretty much just like everything else. Application rules, global rules, rule set, network zones, port sets. So, for each one, what HTTP, POP, or privilege ports. And then file rating, enable cloud lookup, analyze files in the cloud, trust applications signed by trusted vendors. You can open up trusted vendors. Takes a while to populate because it's a big list. You can pop this up. You can remove them now, or you can add. There's still no way that I saw where I can select a lot of them. It's kind of slow to respond right now, but like I'm holding shift down and up and down, and there's like click and drag. There's no way that I saw how you can select all of them, or shift select. So there might be something worthwhile into them adding. Trusted files are in here. See if we blue screen or something right now. Ah, there it is. So these are the trusted files. You can once again purge. See, that one's gone. Recognize files, submitted files, trusted vendors. It needs attention right now. It wants me to do probably an initial scan. So we'll click the initial scan, fix it. It's going to do a quick scan. And it's done. 15 seconds. Alright. So you can alright, so it wants me to restart. So I'll be back when it's done restarting. Alright, so we're back here. And let's show you the running processes. There's more processes than last time because of the way they set this up. It's much more modular. So when you're just running it, like it normally is, you have 4 processes. You have the tray, which is tied to this guy, and the actual little tray icon down here. You have Comodo antivirus, which is your protection. You have CMD agent, and then you have CIS. I think CIS is for virtualizing. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out more about that later when the full release comes out. But you can still see it's still pretty light. It's like 12 megs or so. So it's not bad at all. So let's open up oh yeah, I was going to show you the virtual kiosk. We'll show you that later. Right now, to run the virtual kiosk, you need to run you need to download Dragon and I think one more thing. Not 100% sure which one. It was 2 things. And Silverlight. So let me pause while it downloads and install these. Alright, so it downloaded and installed that, and now virtual kiosk is starting. And this is like a fully virtualized desktop environment. So when you do like your online banking and all that stuff, you can do it in here. There is 2 ways to use this. There is this touchscreen style, which I'm not a huge fan of, or you can change it to classical mode, which is more like a regular desktop. Yeah, you can just do normal stuff in here. You can open up your files, you can do whatever you want, you can visit all sorts of crazy sites. Got a keyboard here. There's your task manager. You can look at that too. You can see we got some stuff running. There's a virtual kiosk running around in the background. You can see the other files. It's much more compartmentalized right now than it was before, so that's why you're seeing more processes. You know, you can open up Dragon or, you know, Internet Explorer. Maybe it doesn't work in here. Not 100% sure. Okay, well, Dragon works. You know, so you can go like, you know, Bank of America.com and do your banking. You know, you can put in your ID like this, you know. Oop. You know, blah blah blah, stuff like that. And then when you're all done, you go exit, and it's done. You're out of it, and you're back to your normal desktop. And if you save files in your shared space in the kiosk, they're in here. So you can get them from out here. Well, you can see, you're back. The kiosk is gone. Alright, so let's do a little testing here. Let's just do a couple minutes of testing, nothing too intense right now. Trojan here. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Didn't want to blow up the microphone. This is a black hole exploit kit. Apparently a lot of these aren't working. Okay, so that one got isolated. Couple of Java. I'm trying to show you guys these and it's not working. So you see it caught that exploit. See, now I don't think it's going to run. I don't think it's going to continue anymore. Yep, see, it killed it. It's getting real hard lately to actually get some real, like real viruses. It's an FTP one. Hold on, let me get another website here. Alright, here's another website where we can get some more malware from. So some of these you can you can see some of them depending, you know, how new they are. If they draw the attention of any of let's see how new this one is. This one's pretty old, so this one's not malware. Possibly unwanted application was the old detection on it. Here's our JavaScript. Dead. One detection. It's a packer. So it might not be malware. There you go. So it got caught by the AV from Comodo. These are all injectors. And these are pretty much going to be detected with the same thing. Okay, this one got isolated. Alright, finally, we got one here. And it didn't work. Nope. So, now, let's open up Comodo. Let's go to Tasks, Sandbox, open Advanced Settings, and is it somewhere in here? Oops, sorry, there we go. Or file rating, that's where it is. Unrecognized files, so you have 2, which you can go, okay, look up, unknown. Okay, we'll submit, nope, submit. Okay, I guess they're already submitted. And then we can delete them. Submitted files, I guess maybe it couldn't be submitted, I don't know. And then of course we're back at the trusted files deal here. Alright, so now I wanted to try something. Because we have Dragon here. Where's Internet Explorer on the desktop? Let's draw. I wanted to send Internet Explorer desktop. And see what happens when I run it in this sandbox. Let's see, test, no. Okay, test, browser. Let's see if any of these tests fail. Yeah, well, we know this is gonna fail, but I want to see if they, I want to see if this test will fail. There it is. This will show us how robust the sandbox is. Let me pause and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is actually kind of good as what you're seeing here. The test isn't crashing per se, but it's protecting the system from certain actions that the browser is trying to do. So a lot of the things like hardware access and all that jazz is being protected. But the browser hasn't crashed yet, which is nice. Alright, so as I'm learning more and more about this, apparently, I was just reading on the forum right now in the moderator section, if you right click on something, you can add it to the taskbar. Whatever you want out of all these. So you don't have to keep going to advanced. So I added quarantine, and now there's the quarantine. So you just click and there it is. So you can see it. It's kind of neat. I didn't know that was there. So you can add any of these to the taskbar. So okay, that's stuck. Anyway. So let's try run virtual, choose and run, desktop, Internet Explorer. Okay, it's not showing it to me here, which is interesting. I thought it's going to be virtualized. Well, it's kind of interesting. Well, I have to figure more. I have to read more on how things work. Let's see here. Firewall, Defense Plus, Behavior Blocker. No, that's not it. Oh, sorry, file rating. trusted files. Go, you can purge. Trusted vendors. It's still updating this list right now, so this is still going slow. There it is. Alright, so let's X. You can see there's still some issues. Alright, so let's open up Malwarebytes. We did run some malware, right? Some of it worked. Let's run CCleaner. This is 64-bit, so we can run CCleaner 64-bit. Quick scan, full scan. Crap. Let's just do a quick scan. Alright, so let me pause and I'll be right back. Actually, I decided let's do a full scan first with Comodo. So I just turned on the full scan. So we'll do a full scan and let's see what happens, and then I'll be back. I'll see how fast it is too. Alright, so the full scan finished in 9 minutes. It says it didn't find anything. So we'll close this up. And now we will do a Malwarebytes scan. Quick scan. And I'll be back. Alright, so let's see, it says it found 6 things. Let's check these out. It says it found 2 memory processes. Well, you can see 1, 2, 3 are actually all Comodo stuff. Memory process, and this is a wlcustom.exe. Now let's see if that one is running virtualized or not. So if you go like this, and here, oh, it's actually already running. You can see that that file is running virtualized or partially limited in the background. So it can't do anything, much of anything. It got sandboxed. And this one is also a Comodo registry key. So it got some false positives here that Malwarebytes needs to fix. And the one thing that was identified is sitting there, so you can easily kill it, or I'm sure if you reboot, it goes away. So that's it for the quick preview, quick-ish, on Comodo 6. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully everybody will get the public beta soon so you guys can play with it, and you know, let everybody know what you think. That's it. Take care, and everybody have a good day.